Distributive property, removing parentheses. The definition of the distributive property is normally expressed as, theory alert, there's going to be a lot of theory here. Let me show you the symbols that we don't normally see. There's multiplication dots between the A and the parentheses, and of course between A and B and A and C. So the distributive property is the multiplication by A is distributed across the sum of B and C. So here's what it looks like. You take the A and you multiply it times the B, which gives you AB, or A times B. Then you take the A and you multiply it times the C, which gives you a positive A times C. Yeah, I agree. There's a lot. Let's look at some with some numbers here. Two times the quantity x plus 3. What we're actually going to do is we're going to take what's on the outside of the parentheses, the 2, and we're going to multiply it times each of the terms on the inside. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times the positive 3 is a positive 6. Done. Example 2. This time I've got 3 things on the inside, but the process is still the same. What's on the outside of the parentheses times each of the terms on the inside. So 4 times the 2m would be 8m. 4 times the positive n would be a positive 4n. And 4 times the negative 1 would be a negative 4. Notice that every number has a sign that I've been using. So negative 3 times 5q would be negative 15q. And a negative 3 times a negative 4 is a positive 12. Example 4. So I'm going to throw some fractions in here. 2/3 times the parentheses of 6z plus p minus 1/5. Same process, just got fractions. So we're going to take the 2/3, we're going to multiply it times the 6z. Best to think of the 6z as 6 over 1z. So I've got 12 over 3z, which would reduce to 4z. Then 2/3 times the positive p, which would give me just a positive 2/3 p. And 2/3 times the negative 1/5, which would give me negative 2/15. So now we've got negative times parentheses. Well, a negative sign out in front of a set of parentheses can be thought of as negative 1 times. So you really want to think of it this way, so we can follow the same process. So the negative 1 times negative 2r would be a positive 2r. Don't need to write a leading plus. And then negative 1 times positive 3 would give us a negative 3.